Hey, welcome to today's business strategy video. My name is Casey Eberhart out of Los Angeles, and I am super excited to be here. So, hey, if you are a business owner and you like finding out hacks and strategies and tips and tricks to help grow and build your business, then hit that subscribe button, or at least maybe the like, maybe the thumbs up, maybe you'll leave a comment. I don't know, but I invite you to engage with this video as much and as often as possible. So today we are going to talk about direct mail and a simple, easy to follow direct mail marketing strategy, plus a tip that if you use it will help you decrease your chargebacks and grow your business simultaneously. So I am super excited and fired up to jump right into this. So I'm going to start with two quick premises. Number one, this is an exact strategy I used to sell a company for my first company I ever sold for $1 million. Okay. Now I'm not going to tell you that it was 100% based on this, obviously. However, I can say that we absolutely increased our sale price of that company by $500,000 easily based on what I'm about to share with you, because direct mail is super valuable. That's number one. Number two, just today, I wanted to prove that people actually open direct mail. So here's what I did. I went on Facebook and I asked people, hey, if you get Valpak, do you actually open the Valpak? The Valpak is those things that you get in your mail that has a bunch of coupons from local businesses in it. And over 50% of the people that responded said they, yes, in fact, open it. Now, a bunch of them said they throw it in the trash can or throw it in the recycle can, and that's awesome. The 50% that opens it is all I was after. I wanted to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that people actually open and find direct mail informative about products, goods, and services that they use. Not only that, if you really think that direct mail is dead or not something you should add in your marketing mix, I'm just going to say start paying attention to your own mailbox. And if it wasn't profitable, and if people weren't reading in it, if companies were not getting a rate of return or a positive ROI on their direct mail, they would be out and your mailbox would be barren. However, we all know that it isn't. Okay, so let's start with strategy, okay? So here's the deal. We know that chargebacks happen when customers are not happy. We also know that customers and prospects, people like you and I, the sweetest sound to our own ears or our own eyes is our first name, okay? Which is why, let's be real, when you go to your mailbox and you get a piece of real estate mail and it says, dear neighbor, dear resident, you automatically go, they don't even know my name, right? So we're going to talk today about strategy using somebody's first name. So here's the deal. And if you stay until the end, I'm actually going to give you a very secret tip and hack that I have seen very few businesses, literally like less than 0.1% use. However, if you use this in your direct mail strategy, I can guarantee you your results are going to be skyrocketed versus without it. Okay. Now, I'm also going to share with you the tool I use in my direct mail campaign. I've used it since literally the day it started, and it is super simple, super easy to use. And I'll drop a link for that. You can even start with a 14-day free trial on this thing for free. And I'll put the link in the comment section or in the description of this video below. Now, again, I'm simply hoping that you will hit the subscribe to the channel button or give me a like or a comment. Share with me what your experience has been with direct mail. So here is the deal. Number one, we are going to set up a two-touch strategy. A two-touch strategy when somebody makes a purchase from your business, whether you're a local mom and pop business, whether you're a real estate office, an insurance office, a chiropractor office, a veterinarian, a doctor, a dentist, a lawyer. Maybe you run a shoe store. Maybe you run a travel agency. Whatever you run, this two-point strategy will absolutely knock your socks off. Okay, so number one is as soon as somebody places an order with our company, we're going to simply fire off a thank you card. Okay, now I don't know about you, but here's the deal. Email is great. I get 1,000 emails a day, as I'm sure you are. A thank you email is better than nothing. But think about this. If you were to send a thank you card through the mail with the customer's first name on it that says, hey, John, thank you so much for placing your order with us. Hey, John, we celebrate you. Hey, John, welcome to the blank, your business name, family. Hey, we want to just say a big shout out and say thank you for the business, right? You can do this. Now, here's a couple of things. You want to make sure that three things that will help this to have a higher impact. Number one, first name on the front of the card. Okay, the other reason I want it to be on the front of the card is there's a higher likelihood that your customer is going to be so blown away by this, they'll actually tag you on social media. But that's not why we do it. We do it, number one, to actually say thank you to our customers for purchasing. But number two, they have a higher likelihood of putting it on social media. By the way, the tool I'm going to share in the comment section or the description is the only tool that you can do this with that I know of, that you can put somebody's name right on the first name of front of the card. And you can do this all automagically on autopilot, just using merge fields inside the system. So number one, you want to make sure the person's first name is on the outside of the card. Number two, you want to make sure that your logo is on the back of the card, the very back, not on the inside. We want to make sure that it's on the very, very back of the card. Okay. And number three, we want to tie in a personal message. Just something simple like, hey, John, thank you so much for your business. We and the entire crew here at blank really appreciate your business. If there's anything we can do to help your experience go better, or you have a better experience with our product, please don't hesitate to give us a shout. Something like that. Or, hey, thanks a million for the business. We appreciate you. Okay. So we want to always be appreciating our customers. Now, the other thing that this is going to do is well, I'll come back to the decreasing chargebacks. Okay. So that is number one. By the way, this thank you card, including postage, is about $1. Okay. So if your customer isn't worth $1 to you, then my suggestion is that you're going to be out of business fairly soon. Okay. But I'm guessing that you can eke out $1 in wherever your profit is, including postage, in order to do this. Okay. Now, number two, the other part of this simple, easy strategy, remember we have a two-part strategy, is that we also want to send a birthday card to that customer. A birthday. Whoa, that was bad in making that, wasn't it? So a birthday card. Okay, now, this is the number one question I get asked when I teach businesses birthday card strategies. I go, but Case, how do I get their birthday? Okay, here's the simple answer. Ask. Okay, number one, if you ask somebody when's their birthday and where should you send the birthday card, this is how we started to build a database of film producers and people inside Los Angeles here in the previous company I was talking about. We simply asked them, where should we send their birthday card? And what was interesting, almost everybody gave us their home address. Okay, so you could ask, your sales teams could ask, you could send them an email and ask, but this birthday card is crucial to this, right? So we're now into this again for about $1. Okay, so here's what we've just done. I want you to think about this for a second. Number one, we've thanked the customer for their business, right? Who does that anymore? We've done it in a place where we know they'll actually read it. The number one piece of mail opened up is a greeting card, even above a check. What somebody perceives, if somebody goes to their mailbox and they see what they think is a greeting card and what they think is a check, they will almost always open the greeting card first because it makes people feel nice and warm on the inside. Now imagine how your company looks when your customer gets a thank you card. Then on their birthday, most people don't even get birthday cards. They go to Facebook and 300 people will write happy birthday on their Facebook profile. But who actually says happy birthday in their mailbox? That would be you, my friends. Okay. So again, we've got a $2 strategy per customer, right? I want you to think about the goodwill that your company can create for $2. Okay, now that's including postage, by the way, and this is on autopilot, which means that once somebody clicks the button, you can tie it into your CRM system if you want. You can tie it to your phone if you want. You can do it manually if you want. You can set this up super easy and on autopilot. But now think about these two strategies in your direct mail marketing plan that set you above and beyond everything. Now, let's add a little bonus tip here. The bonus tip, and this is especially if your customer is spending a good chunk of change with you, and I'll say a good chunk of change is anything over probably $100, okay? So bonus is you can add a gift, a personalized gift. So maybe you add some personalized brownies to this that say, hey, baked especially for John from your friends at, and then your company name, okay? Maybe it has your company logo on it. It says from your friends at blank your logo to, or baked especially for John and his first and last name. This is a gift. Now this inside this system or inside this tool, there's a bunch of different gifts, anywhere from $3. Well, actually, you could get it down to about $1 to about $60, depending on how much you want to spend to thank your customer. Now, here's the thing. Why does this decrease chargebacks? So let me just say, if you are one of the very few businesses on the planet that has never experienced a chargeback, they suck. And what a chargeback is when a customer gets your product or service, then for whatever reason has a bad experience, and then calls their credit card company and says, I don't want to pay. Okay, so we call that a chargeback, right? The credit card company comes in, takes money out of your account, and then you're in an argument with an unhappy customer. But I want you to think about the psychology of this. If your customer has an amazing experience and they get a thank you card from you after your service or tool or order is fulfilled, you already have built up and been given a huge leeway that most other businesses won't, because you have taken the relationship seriously between you and your customer. Now, you send them a birthday card on top of that. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, so let's recap. Number one, you're going to send out a thank you card simply for less than $1 or for about $1. Okay. And then you're going to also send them out a birthday card. Remember, these two things can be tied together. So once you have their birthday card, or once you have their thank you card in, the system will automatically send out a thank you card in your name. And here's what's really cool. There's no branding of any company on your cards and your gifts except yours. So the company that prints these does not put their name on it, doesn't put their logo on it, doesn't put their name on the postmark, nothing. It is all completely branded to you. This company wants you to be the hero to your customers, not the company. Okay? Now, here is the secret bonus tip. So we're wrapping this thing up. I hope this is valuable. If it's valuable, drop a comment in below and let me know what you got out of this video. Pretty soon we're going to be starting adding prizes to these videos and stuff as well. So, okay. Now, here is the secret tip. Here is the secret tip that businesses that do direct mail, I have worked with and consulted for businesses that are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on direct mail. I have folks that are spending $30 a month on direct mail. And by the way, the tool I'm talking about, the link I put in the description here, you can even set up a 14-day trial of this where you don't even, there's nothing to even pay. Just go set up a free trial, try it out. You'll pay a couple of bucks for a card. You might pay a little bit more. But when you see the power of this thing, it's kind of a no-brainer. So here is the secret tip. The secret tip is this, is you always want to add a PS at the bottom of your card. And it basically says, call me when you get this. Okay? Now, and of course the text messages are already going off, the whole 9 yards. Okay? So here's what you want to do in your thank you card and in your birthday card. Now, if you send a gift, this is even more critical. So I'm going to give you two different versions of the same tip. So in your birthday card, if you send a box of brownies with your birthday card, for example, or maybe some cookies, this works. If you send something with your thank you gift or your thank you card, Same thing. You might use the same thing. So what you want to do is in the bottom of it, right? P.S. Call me when you get this. I want to make sure it arrives safely. And then your phone number. Okay. And it could be your office number, right? If you wanted to text you, hey, call or text us and let us know this arrived safely. Or, hey, thank you so much for your business. We want to just make sure that you're happy. Call us. You essentially are giving what's called in the marketing world, if you're in marketing, you know this, but it's a CTA. It's a call to action. So your very last thing in your direct mail piece, whether it is a thank you card or a birthday card, is to simply tell the customer what you want them to do next. Hey, thank you so much for your business. Call us and let us know your package arrived safely. Call us and let us know your TV was installed properly. Thank you for your business. Call us and let us know how our servicemen did in providing your cleaning your fireplace, whatever. But you want the customer to literally pick up the phone and call you back to let you know the feedback that they received. Here's what's awesome. If they call you back, you are going to be loving it because most of them are going to be so blown away that you've actually sent them a thank you card. They're going to call you to say thank you for the thank you card. And then that gives your sales team or your internal team an opportunity to serve that customer even more. Okay. Now, if you send a gift like brownies or a coffee mug personalized or some cookies that are personalized, or maybe you've got something with their name on it, here's what's going to happen. Now you're going to write, P.S. Call me when you get this. I want to make sure your gift arrived safely. Now, when you do that, the law of reciprocity means you sent me a gift. I have to call and let you know that it arrived safely. Now that gives your team an opportunity to deepen and build even a deeper connection with that customer that we are now serving. Okay. Now, that's kind of it. Here's the deal. Thank you card, birthday card, add a gift. The more money they spend with you or invest in your product, good, or service, the better your gift or the bigger your gift. Now, and then you always want to add a PS, call me when you get this. Text me when you get this. Don't do a check out our website. That's a little bit cheesy. You want them to pick up the phone and call you or text you or engage with your sales team on a deeper and more intimate level, if you will. So you guys, I want to just say thank you so much for jumping on. I hope this video talking about a direct mail marketing strategy with a secret tip to help you grow your business and decreasing your chargebacks has been helpful. If so, and you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment. I reply to every comment, and I appreciate you very much. So thank you guys so much. Have an amazing day. And let me just stop by saying thank you. Have an amazing day. Now let's go give somebody else an awesome day by sending them a thank you card. Ciao for now.